Hello, welcome, I'm Ellie. That was a little bit weird, but that's alright. Now, we are heading back into the hecking house. I very rudely stopped after we'd finished the bathroom here on the second floor, but that's okay, because that means now we get to some more good stuff. Specifically, the bedroom, which is always such an interesting place to build. We're going to put the bed right here, centralized. Well, it's not quite centralized, slightly off centralized. So not centralized at all, but, kind of near the center. This is already going very badly, but we are going to have a bed, and it's going to be a beautiful bed. So no pressure. No, but I really, really like this bed design. So we're using the turquoise color, or the teal color. I just alternate between calling this turquoise and teal because I cannot decide what color I want it to be. The dark blue is going to be this little bit of the folded back sheet look, up where the where the pillow's going to be. Not going to see this red bit here. Going to cover it over with these jumper stud pieces to put the pillow on. The pillows are decorated with this washi tape here, which I thought was such a really nice design for the guy's bedroom, because all the rest of the designs that I've put in, like the stickers and stuff, have ended up being geometric. So this just ties in really nicely and is quite subtle. And I want to have a wrought iron bed head look, but we're not going to have any wrought iron at the bottom. It's going to make it just a little bit modern-y, but still countryified. These black microphones make really good bedposts on the side, and I think that looks so nice. Okay, this is going to go here in the center of the window, but it's not actually going to be able to stick to the base plate because of the way that window is sitting. So we're going to use these black jumper studs at the back and some nice smooth ones at the front, and now it's sitting like half a stud forward. And that's perfect. It sits in there so nicely. Over here, I just really, really wanted to put one of these in a firebox. I think I got a bit excited about a firebox. Can you tell it's chilly here at the moment? Because it is. We're in the middle of winter and we have got the wintry winds going down. So we are building a firebox. I'm just going to shove these little bits in here. They're not going to attach to the bottom, but it's fine because they're stuck in there and they can't move. Putting the exhaust pipe, I don't know what you call this bit, the flue, that's it. I think that's it anyway, the bit where the smoke can get out. Okay, so that's going to be so cozy there in the corner. And at the end of the bed, at the foot of the bed, I like it like a blanket box maybe, or a little table to put stuff on, because it's quite a lot of space here. And I always like, when I build my Sims houses or when I decorate them, I always like to have a little chair or a box or a table at the bottom of the bed, because it just looks so nice. It's not something I can even fit into my own bedrooms. It's all dreams. This is all just, making the perfect room that I would covet. So this is a little table for the end. There is some room up the top to actually hold some things, and down the bottom is a little stud where we can put a pamphlet from when they were wandering in the woods on one of their bush hikes. Not that I know whether when they were walking Rosie. It's a trail map for when they're walking Rosie. Now this does not actually sit here because everything's a bit off kilter. So we need to put some more of these jumper studs here, and this way it will, you'll see. So this goes in here, and that way we can then put this on the back bit, and it sits like that. Look at that, it's all so cozy. All right, over here, I was going to put a wardrobe, but the wardrobe's going to be quite bulky. So I want to put a dressing table. I'm just going to use my absolute favorite design for an oldie-worldy kind of dressing table, but it's still quite a modern look. This one actually came pretty much directly out of the bookshop, the Creator Bookshop, the modular one, and same thing, I've popped a lamp on, I've just changed the lampshade. And this here is a bit of a hint, very big hint, as to Brant's obsession. There's one of his collectibles over here on the dressing table. I need to put something down here to actually attach this to the floor, so these will do nicely. Okay, I want a focal piece of artwork here on the wall, and a long piece too. So we're going to hang it long ways, which is what do you call that? Portrait ways. And I need these studs to actually hold it in place. So now that wall's been rejiggered just slightly, and I'm going to use this as my canvas. And while we're doing this, let's make another light, a feature light over the bed, and we can hang it in this bay window space. So let's do the portrait first. Well, it's not a portrait at all. It's just using, okay, I'm gonna forget the word portrait. So I'm gonna use these quarter pie pieces in complementary colors, and we're just going to follow the pattern down here but with different colors, and hopefully these colors will also tie in the rest of the colors in the room that we've been using as our theme for the whole house. I think this should do nicely. And then a darker shade of the yellow heading into an orangey shade. And I don't know which way I want this to go up, but I think it's so pretty. These colors go so nicely together. So we'll put that up in a moment, but I want to make a red hanging feature light. And so this will also complement the red lampshade that we've put in and the red coffee machine. So just little splashes of red here and there. So putting in the artwork first, this way up. I do like it that way. That actually goes really nicely. What about the other way though? Because I have to try both ways and just see, oh, yeah, I prefer that. I like it that way. I don't know why, but I don't understand why I like things. I just know what I like. I know what I like, right? And this goes beautifully up there. Okay, all right. Wow, okay. Brant's looking pretty excited. The ratio is so good. He and Rosie are hanging out here on the bed, and Brent is coming in just to check whether I forgot about this door, whether this door can actually still open, because it opens inwards because it can't open outwards because there's not enough room. Okay, so their bed space, their bedroom is done. There's still all this room over here. Bathroom, I'm still so happy with it. Okay, all right. Stop wobbling, Brant. Right. Okay, so remember, of course you do, I put this little Darth Vader in over here because Brant is obsessed with Star Wars, and we are going to make him a Star Wars Lego hobby building room. Did I get all those words in the right order? I think I did. So we need a Lego building table because of course we do. I've always wanted to put something in a house like this. Oh, it's just like the dream. Imagine having like a Lego building room in your bedroom. Like a whole room dedicated to spice. If you're a teenager, you probably do that. But imagine having like 3/4 of the second floor of the house with just your stuff. There's just the stuff you want. Actually, I suppose if you lived alone and you don't have a family, you can also make that happen. All right, okay. All right, so Lego building table is done. We've got some, yeah, okay. I need to take this wall out. I've taken it out several times already, but I need to take it out because on the wall, well, actually, I'm hoping it's gonna like just sit just on top of the table. These are sorted Lego, yeah, drawers of sorted Lego, and you always have a lot of white and a lot of black. Normally you have a lot of grey as well, but he's going to have an actual separate box of grey because he has so much grey Lego because he loves Star Wars sets, and predominantly you do get a lot of grey when you build a lot of Star Wars sets. A few colours up here, and I have, yeah, I'm putting these little see-through tiles on the front so that they look like drawers, but I have now officially run out of see-through tiles, so that's as many drawers as you get. So there we go. All right, so these are the sorted drawers. Now I have to go and see whether they actually are just situated just to sit on top of, look at that, sitting right there, ready to be accessed when it's the dream. It's the Lego builder's dream. So here's his Lego table. There's some of his sorted Legos. Did I just say Legos? I'm going straight to purgatory. Now over here on the corner, his box of grey pieces. We'll put just, I would really ultimately like this to look really full of grey pieces, but this is the best we can do in the scale that we have for the small Lego pieces. Here are some of his completed models that he's already built with Emperor Palpatine and with Princess Leia in her holographic projected form. Fancy special edition. Of course, he's got some random CMF series minifigure on the desk, and he's just finished building the Stormtrooper's helmet. And down here, I have no idea what he's building, but it's something round and lumpy and sand duney. And of course, he's going to need the most uncomfortable chair known to mankind, because I don't know any Lego builders who have actually designated themselves to have an ergonomically comfortable chair for Lego building. Just doesn't seem to happen. We just spend our money on Lego instead of fancy chairs. Taking it out though at the moment, because in these corners we're going to put some more displays, some massive Lego displays that he has built, but that we actually are building in micro scale form. And tell me if you recognize these, just shout them at the screen as we go. These are actually builds, micro scale builds that came out of the Star Wars Advent calendar. So this one, I've slightly modified it, but only really, really slightly. This one is the Ewok Village. Isn't it adorable? And I reckon I can put just a little bit of greenery so it looks a little bit more like it's in jungly down the bottom. And also the hut, like old Luke's hut. Not Yoda's hut, so old Luke in the newer movies on ahch-to Island. Is that how you pronounce it? ahch-to Island, the big craggy rock. We're surrounded by ocean. So he has built, to him, massive scale Lego creations for displaying in his Lego room slash hobby room slash bedroom. So we'll put the Ewok village over here, but we're going to need some more surfaces down here. So if we put a jumper stud in the middle, smooth over the rest so that the little stilt things can sit flat. Nice. And then I'm just going to slide this vine in underneath. That's going to hold pretty well. And over on this side, we can put the other one that looks aesthetically really, really nice. I don't think I'd mind having those in the bedroom. And up here on these hooks, we definitely need some lightsabers. I mean, what is Star Wars memorabilia without some lightsabers? Right. Okay, you can see, we'll put the chair back in. There is one more exposed stud there, and that is for the centerpiece. The most spectacular build of them all. It's going to be suspended up in the air. It's going to go zoom like a spaceship, because it is a spaceship. It's going to be, yes, dun dun dun, it's going to be the Millennium Falcon. I think I mixed up my M's and my N's there. The Millennium Falcon. You do not want to know what tried to come out of my mouth when I said that. I am not a diehard Star Wars fan. This is very hard for me to remember what all these things are. But Brant could tell me, but he's a mini doll made of Lego and he wouldn't, he can't, disappointingly. So we're going to suspend it up with this little doobie and see how this goes. So this should be strong enough to hold it, and I should be able to angle it enough so that it looks as though it's flying through the sky and not just looking as though it's going to precariously fall down on the head of whoever's sitting in that chair trying to build. So let me see. Now, okay, that's at the moment that's sitting just a little bit high, but I know I can get it under the roof line, the ceiling line. Let's just ignore that for the moment and finish up here. I'm opening up this door, otherwise I'm going to end up with this wall, my flyaway wall, my breakaway wall, to make sure I don't actually trap it together and it not be a breakaway wall anymore with my connecting pieces up here. So making the smooth bits on the top, just checking that I'm not, yeah, there we go, now I'm home free. And these little jumper studs to hold the next floor on. Right, okay, now I can mess with this just a little bit. And yeah, that should sit under the ceiling line quite nicely. Okay, all right, this is good. But we're not finished yet. There's still, it looks so good. I love that Lego room so much. Okay, all right, calm, Ellie. In here, I want to make a carpet because there's a nice big space. So let's just make it a bit more homey and cozy and a little bit more colorful. Once again, using colors that I think just match in or complement the rest of the colors that I've chosen for the color scheme. And when I say I hope that I'm matching them nicely, I really do hope that, because it's not my forte, but it does tend to end up quite well in the end. So this is going to be the little ornamentation in the middle. That's so pretty. And one outside the door of the bathroom too, because I just can't leave this bit blank. It's too exposed. It's too much of a boring hallway. Now it's got a nice carpet and it's perfect. Okay, all right, so this floor, I can't possibly fit anything more onto this floor. I just don't imagine. Let's see if Brant can actually fit in here. He cannot, so I just need to move it out a bit, which doesn't look as tidy, but it also needs to be functional. There we go. Oh my gosh! All right, stop it. Stop getting all excited about that Lego room. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, so we have got our bathroom. I'm so proud of how this floor has turned out. There's still some empty holes there on the outside of the wall. I'm going to ignore them just for now. This bit above the window looks weird, but that's because we're missing a bit of the roof line because it attaches to the next level. And the next level doesn't fit like sturdily on here at the moment because I've added more bits of wall. So, no, wall, yeah, underneath, you know what I mean? So, yeah, these bits I need to change this over a bit, and I need to maybe extend it forwards. Oh, no, okay, breaking stuff, but that's okay, because I'm going to have to just play with this line. I've broken the, oh no, the chimney's not even anywhere near where the fireplace is. Let's ignore that. Okay, this room up here is going to be, it's just going to be one big room for Rosie. This is going to be the dog heaven It's gonna be insane. I have so many plans. Rosie's gonna be the most pampered pooch known to mankind, or to Lego mankind. So that's my next plan, is to make Rosie the rosiest awesome place ever on the next floor. But look at this one. There's Brent in there taking a shower with his rubber ducky, and Brant hanging out on the bed with Rosie, just looking so proudly at his Lego Star Wars collection, and I am thrilled with this. Okay, all right, but we're not done. You know, we're still at the next level. I still want to add a garden to this as well, or just add a bit of green. Yeah, there are more plans. The hacking house is on its way, but we're not done yet. So make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know your favorite part of the build so far, and I'll be back with more stuff really soon. So I'll see you then. Bye.